Now to another undercover FBI investigation. This one leads to corruption charges inside St. Louis County government. County Executive Sam Page fired his close ally Tony Weaver today after federal prosecutors charged him with 4 counts of fraud. The FBI says it caught Weaver on a wire trying to rig applications for federal COVID funds. Our political editor Mark Maxwell was in the courtroom when Weaver pleaded not guilty. And Mark, this FBI investigation could become a big issue in Page's re-election campaign.
And that's right. Sam Page's political opponents are calling for a sweeping audit of all the federal COVID funds the county handed out during his administration. This comes as Page fires a close political ally of his mere months after he went to great lengths to protect his government job. Moments after federal prosecutors charged St. Louis County government worker Tony Weaver with wire fraud. Do you regret what you did?
No comment.
Sam Page fired Weaver, and Page's political challenger Jane Duker pinned responsibility on the county executive himself.
I mean, this is a hand-picked, high-level political appointee of Sam Page. People were struggling at this time. This was in the middle of COVID. Businesses were shut down. People were locked inside their homes. And he's running a scheme, a fraudulent scheme, right out of county government, right under Sam Page's nose.
In May 2020, Weaver worked for former county councilwoman Rochelle Walton Gray. The FBI says it has Weaver on tape saying, "There's so much damn money around St. Louis County, it's crazy. We need to get some of that." Then, allegedly urging that business owner to lie and say his company was closed down so he'd qualify for the money. Then, when the application form asks about any conflict of interest, Weaver says, "Yeah, me, but we didn't tell them that." Later saying, "I don't want to do it from my phone. I don't trust St. Louis County. They're trying to get me on something." The FBI says Weaver conspired to cover up that scheme, saying, "You can't give me no check because we've got to turn campaign contributions into the government." And he claims, "I hope this place is not bugged. That's how Stanger got caught." The former St. Louis County executive convicted and jailed in a federal corruption case.
There has to be a full audit of all the COVID funds that were dispersed, especially in the Small Business Relief Program, and we need to see how far this goes.
Weaver faces 4 counts of wire fraud, each carrying up to 20 years in prison and fines up to $250 grand. The indictment says Weaver was not successful in moving those grant funds to that specific FBI informant, but on the wire, Weaver did claim he secured funds for a different company that he said gave him a kickback of $300.